Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban.
Hello everyone, welcome back to more BTS Pros. It's playoffs, it's Crazy versus Cloud9. I'm Dakota. Gentlemen, my left. Grant.
What up? Game freaking 3 elimination, dude. I thought Crazy would just run over Cloud9. Watching game 2 gives me hope. And I'm not sure what about this patch, but I'm loving that these two teams actually look pretty similarly skilled, and it's mostly coming out to the laning phase and the mid game, those one team fights. So I'm excited. I actually expected Crazy to just 2-0 Cloud9. So I'm one of those guys, I would love to eat my words. I'd love to see Cloud9 move on, but I'm just glad we have a pretty even series.
What a story. Often can Cloud9 something, but we'll have to see if that's going to
10 seconds remaining.
They're making my life easy.
5 seconds
I have to hit a button. Team is playing Radiant and Crazy now on Radiant every time. So I haven't not had a button at all. But as man, Crazy love their Radiant. Cloud9 love their. No, they went.
They got second pick this time. Yeah.
Dire team ban.
Yeah, I'm curious about that. I am. Tusk gets banned out this time. Coddle's still in the pool. Usually Coddle's banned by even now. Usually it's like one of the first bans. So I'm getting worried. Maybe they forgot about it. I truly think that
Keeper of the Light. He's the, I used to always say when he's greatest hero in the game.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, it's messed up. Would Lord of the Rings ever nerf Gandalf? Like, why are we nerfing freaking Keeper of the Light? I think it's messed up.
Remind everybody that keep genocided Stalker's people. Just all of them. This man has that power.
He does, and it's not like no one, like, have you seen the Night Stalker? Like, he is a scary dude. Let's be real, we don't need little baby Night Stalkers running around everywhere. Now I just sound like a psycho. So, you know, on to the draft. the little baby Night Stalker. Yep, delicious. Dude, Coddle actually might make it through. I think. Yeah, because Crazy
are welcoming it. Because you don't want to just first pick only Coddle. I mean, but they're banning the Bristle themselves.
So I think I think they definitely want it, but they're banning out any of the combos in case Cloud9.
10 seconds remaining.
I wonder why they did ban that Bristle after the Ember got banned. Maybe you're right. Maybe they're just leaving it for I don't think you can leave Coddle. Because even with the, what was the combo? It was a Rubik. A Rubik Coddle was good because he had 4 spells that got reduced and he was just killing people. There's the ban. All right. Don't stress me out.
All right, so what's the best thing there? Grimstroke is always like the trusty pick when you... He'll never get the respect of being... Only gets the respect of being first stage pick. That might be a part of Cloud9's one priority in... Have ever seen...
Yeah, we've seen this a little in Europe, and it actually loses a lot. Because I think Beastmaster is a strong hero, but if you counter it in lane, it's just not. Because you need to get hit. We saw Brax actually had a good lane with it. I believe it was game 1 with Business Associates, and he was still the lowest leveled core and lowest farm, even though he had a good lane, because he got bullied once. And if you don't get a pick off or split push with that hero, you just lose. And in a 5-man meta, it's kind of hard to split push nowadays, it feels like.
Trying to flex with that second pick. I think Cloud9... No, they did a coin flip. So I didn't...
Radiant team
Cloud9 second pick, but they see... dying to... Gyrocopter.
It's ours. And that's funny.
Get Clockwork. Sorry, I wanted to...
No, you're good. It's true. And I like that it's Eternal Envy is drafting, but he's not scared to get Pi's here. I think Pi used to always first pick Undying because he's like, well, I get my hero out of the way. I don't have to think about it, and it's easy to play. Eternal Envy's like, you know what? I agree, Pi. Here you go. Just
they're the only team pulling out the end. Certainly in the...
Yeah, we saw it one time on Fnatic and SCA played in the off lane. Hint, they lost. I don't know, man. I love that hero as much as the next, but definitely not in the off lane. You just don't have farm. Like, creeps are worth less. You already farm slow as hell with your right. What are you spamming? Decay, 25 damage on creeps? Ugh. But as a 5, it works, because you're just running at people.
Out there and
10 seconds remaining.
magic defense that built in
5 seconds remaining.
hype or suddenly gyro. Gyro you.
Dire team ban.
No, I think you do have to play fast. Like, even if you have a gyro, like the last 4, we just watched 4 games in a row, right? And it felt like every single game was kind of decided by the 20-minute mark. So I think you almost have to pick for pretty much lanes and possibly those first 2 big team fights. That's why gyro's so good. Good in the lane, really good early in those early team fights with this huge AoE. And I think Beastmaster and Rubik are kind of the same, so you can't give up lanes anymore. If you lose 3 lanes, you lose the game in this patch. That's the one thing I've learned.
Team pick.
I feel like I said this.
Yeah. You're right, we do say that every time. This one, I don't know. I wish I was a scientist or some smart guy so I could actually break it down, you know?
Disruptor!
Break down this disruptor pick.
Oh.
Much solidifies Cloud9. He throw in fight along with the gyro phase, but I usually put dying.
Yeah,
Snake fight heroes I've never seen on its own.
5 seconds remaining.
I like the disruptor because it just you already have said we're gonna be fighting in a circle. That's gonna be at the gyro's ulti, the disruptor, his ulti. Now, if Crazy doesn't pick team fight here, which they kind of do, double Grimstroke, the double roar, they actually have a decent amount of team fight. So I'm my favoring out of the first 3 picks. Probably Crazy, just because that Grimstroke +1 scares the ever-living hell out of me. I don't even know who he's going to be paired with, if he is paired with Beast or if he's paired with another melee, but Grim +1 is just a scary combo.
Typically it's like, what, Ricky?
Yeah,
Ricky. About that, and I'm like, is Ricky even good here, though? Hard for him to jump in and top of the gyrocopter. Nothing here is falling out to me. Got everything.
If there's a very weak, squishier, single target hero here, I could see Crazy going Lycan for Skeeter. Because Lycan, I know it's versus Gyro, but versus Undying Disruptor, they do nothing to Lycan. And he will just run, let's see. Okay, that actually dissuades it. I actually think that tide might be to dissuade Lycan. They might still pick it. It's still decent, but it's the Watermelon boy.
What the hell, man? Tide. I want to say this is the first tide of the pro. The first Omcast. While.
The only team who played it in Europe, even, was OG. Like, they were the only team who played it, and no one else did.
Of course it's going to be Cloud9. Cloud9 is just so 5-head in everything they do. They're just, like, so big-brained.
Dire team ban.
It's ridiculous. It's either, like, next level or they're overthinking. Maybe they make them sidestep away from another potential option, like the Lycan you're talking about, that they're going to settle on the Jug. So, you know, he's got that Blade Fury. KB, you're going against Gyro, you're going...
It's pretty good. This is a pretty good Jug game, actually. I hate to say it, because Jug's like, we always think about, right, like, oh, the stereotypical support, Crystal Maiden back in Dota, and then Dota, the stereotypical carry was always Juggernaut, great at everything, not the master of much, but his new Aghanims, I will say, I don't think games are even going that far, but it's pretty good. It's just a bunch of mini Omni slashes. It hurts. It hurts a lot.
I see it in pubs for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I've seen too much of it yet in pro games. I don't think there's been enough of a jug sample size. You know, it's not like they're playing jug a whole lot most of these games. But I would love if it goes late enough. You know, let's have it. Definitely seems.
Crazy's draft too. You can tell they definitely drafted for the lanes. Beastmaster Rubik, that's a kill lane. Grimstroke Juggernaut, that's a super kill lane. And then you get a pick first, so you might take the Quap yourself. They're either banning Quap here or taking it themselves. It's obviously bad versus Disruptor, but it's good versus the other heroes because you can just get glimpsed ulted. But besides that, Quap's pretty good. Yeah.
Month or what?
You either take it or they're gonna take it. I almost feel it's a guarantee. Excuse me, got the hiccups.
I want to correct myself. I've said this now a couple of times. Rubik doesn't have that built. Spell damage and buff duration. That's just me, like.
I feel like
I want to clarify.
You're good. It's pretty much the Rubik's passive is like Timeless Relic mixed with some I don't know. There's just a bunch of shit going on in Dota now. A lot of
I know they changed Dota so much. It's not.
Do you know Wild Axes are magic damage now, not physical?
Yeah. Round one, that was disgusting.
That was the big thing. That was just BSG's like, it's not good versus Broodmother because it doesn't pierce the armor anymore. He was just getting mad, and then the Broodmother ended up just winning and owning the game, and we all just laughed at him.
And they admitted that in the interview.
Yeah, they didn't know either.
The series. Yeah, and there's a lot. Appreciate you trying to get to the last couple of picks. Fate the Queen of Crazy gonna be ballsy enough to last second just banning Queen. Second to go. No, Kunkka.
They're picking it, I'm telling you. I told you. I knew if they didn't, I figured it. If they're not banning,
you don't have your precious DK. Yeah. You don't have your precious Quap. You can't take one of the better options.
It is good because, like I said, Quap, that's why, I mean, Eternal Envy first phased it when he played it, and it didn't go well, but this hero just doesn't have any losing matchups. And if you get it this late, is there a cheese here? I'm thinking, what is it? Envy's gonna, dude, it's an Envy, or he's picking something outrageous and no one's thinking of. I'm looking. What's crazy enough?
Fuck it, I'm taking Tide mid.
Yeah,
go.
Dude, I'm thinking about I'm thinking of some 5-head drafts right here.
Puck, probably.
Yeah.
Do something with Queen.
I think you're
going
right.
heavy on Gyro. Puck is nice.
It's a lot of team fight. I actually like the Puck because it doesn't lose. Puck versus Quap's not the same as it used to be, but it's still like even more Puck favored. I think it's like Puck 60-40 now.
I don't know though, man.
Thank you. That's what I was trying to look at. Like, what's good versus this?
Legion Commander.
What
the hell, Envy?
It's an Envy Legion. It is an LK.
All right, let's
Don't you
go.
just? I feel you just go 0. I'm curious to see how he skills Shadow Strike now on Queen of Pain, because it is versus Legion. He picks it just so he can dispel off the Shadow Strike, I believe. So I'm curious if he goes like a 0-4-4-4 build or a 1-4-4 build.
It can go both ways, right? Curious. I mean, MV could go all in on the Purge, but yeah, like you mentioned, Brow could just dead. Fun one here.
I agree.
How often does Envy get to play this practice? Hubbing up the mid lane expanders?
I've seen it once or twice. I favor Crazy's draft by quite a bit, but Cloud9, once again, if they do okay in the lanes, the problem is if you have one bad Tidehunter ulti or even one bad Disruptor ulti, you're gonna lose. Look at the cooldowns on Crazy. Quap has a long ult cooldown, but she doesn't care about it that much. Jug's all low cooldowns, but the ult. Everyone is super low cooldowns on Crazy. They should just play this really quick and just run at you. This feels like a lot like game 1 to me. I want the middle Legion to work, but I'm just looking at Crazy's lanes. They very well could just win all 3.
Tidehunter is also just, but he's going to be potentially pitted. Broke Jug, like Inkwell, Blade.
Yeah.
Misery will really have to tank up a bit. I'm curious if they kind of go like Blur or something, or fence, or just stick with the headdress with. So, you know, Disruptor could just take on the Grimstroke and try to force out of all pressure. I don't know, man. As always, you know, getting more excited to actually watch it unfold because it's something I've never really seen.
I agree.
He has like the same Disruptor setup as me. Love it.
Damn, you're like a professional player, Dakota.
I know, dude. That patch, the quarantine, so same thing from Bottle.
Prepare for battle.
Dude, I'm actually looking at what mine looks like. I was on a scrub. Oh, what mount do you roll on?
I actually same mount.
What? The stock ass mount? You ride that stock?
Oh, I don't know. I'd have to look.
I have the one that looks like Jabba the Hutt. What's it called? Gobla? I love that one. He just looks like you're riding Jabba the Hutt.
Oh no, I got the bird.
That one's pretty good. I don't know.
Everyone's like, we don't care about your stupid ass Disruptor. Get back to the game. We're gonna miss First Blood.
We'll do that either way, so it's fine.
True, very true. Very true.
Dude, hey, oh god, I am definitely the king of missing those. I just watch middle. That's one problem with me as a caster and even a player. I just love watching middle for the first 5 minutes. I love watching because it's 1v1. It's pure outclass. I just love watching someone get mad, even though they're not saying anything, because you know if they miss a deny, it's over.
Definitely a lot going on that, because even right out of the gate, 2 different battles going on for team potentially trying to leverage one side while taking a 3-on-2. Mid lane is going for the block, and you want to block is gonna.
The battle begins.
Right out of the gate, looks like Crazy. Get one apiece. Bottom is where we have that first Blade Fury going out. Now we went with the stroke at level 1 to get the slow, but now Peter getting a lot of damage from that Q. He has to dish another stroke to slow them. Peter, though, in potential trouble here. He could get chased all the way, but he has the salve. The salve gonna get canceled, and early salve use.
Yeah, I thought he would have survived another right click with that tango. I thought he was just gonna hold the healing salve, and now he just doesn't have any. I believe he's already running one out, but you definitely, Snake King might try to snipe that courier knowing it's coming. Middle lane. I actually have no clue how this matchup goes. I just straight up don't. I like to say I know a lot of mid matches, but this one, I think Envy will do okay. He starts with 200 more HP and more damage, but obviously he'll get harassed. I think it should be even and maybe lean towards Bryle's side, but we'll see.
Bryle.
Oh, move.
Had a good series, good tournament. Definitely put on. Is just true. I don't know if the players came to it's none now.
Oh, well done, top lane. Pilot Eye got the creep pull. Moonmeander tried to pull the creeps, and Pilot Eye managed to get him over to the big camp instead. Nice. He's gonna eat a lot of damage, but he saved his teammate the lane.
Blame to himself.
Yeah, we saw it happen last game.
Yeah, I know.
Like, you don't want to let this guy free farm.
I'm already having like the little Vietnam flashback of Troll. Just kind of sitting in that lane, camped up farming with no real problem. Pi is just doing a fantastic job. Just being undying. Porch chase him.
That's the thing, is bottom lane, you're not free farming as Skeeter on this Jug. Meanwhile, the Gyro kind of is 9-5 right now. Jug is 2-1. So even though it's 2-1-2 lanes, it's a clear advantage right now for Dire. Hey, It's a beat down.
13-4 to 10-1.
Okay.
So ahead here. Was confident with the matchup on paper. I was curious about his experience, how often he's flexing the Legion Commander in the mid lane, but he's making.
He is, and he's actually maxing press the attack, even though Bryle's not getting Shadow Strike. It's just, you look at the HP regen, 10 HP per scaling. You live forever.
So much else.
I think I was wrong. I think Legion should be favored in this lane. Just because your HP, you start with 200 more HP. You start with like 15 more base damage as well, but maybe not. Maybe it's just a skilled matchup.
See if he's able to snowball with it. Kind of what Quap likes to do as well. You know, build up to level 6. That Sonic Wave online. Opportunity as we get to like future bound outpost timings. They're going to do the same and build it off the back. Going and get into scale and be a partner in crime.
Hey, and now the only other, so we kind of talked about top. Bottom lane, how does Jug get back into it? He's 8-1, so he's already a little bit, a few more last hits. I think Owie just needs to pull. And just get Skeeter's lane back a little bit, get some experience for yourself. They are technically, Skeeter's level 3, same with Owie, before the enemy team, so actually doing a pretty good job.
I know, I certainly feel like I may have misjudged this one. Since that team tied, and obviously able to go toe-to-toe in the CS with the anchor smash. Jug's not happy. So you have that, you have Snake King who's just harassing going 4 as ever. A pretty good formula for Cloud9 in the bottom lane. Okay, the creep wave is pushing forward a bit, and you know, Snake kind of pulled the camp if necessary.
I think I wish Misery didn't go for like the double bracer or the boots. I think you just want to go Morbid Mass. The fact that you get the lifesteal off Anchor Smash is just so good. He can stay in lane forever with that build. Nice deny. So it's a pretty stable game. In this series especially, we haven't seen many kills. Last game was 3-3 at 15 minutes in. Both teams are okay getting their farm, and obviously it's only good for one team.
If it's anything like the last game, once they took those first big fights, went convincingly in Cloud9's favor, Cloud9 just kept that going, kept that pushing, kept that momentum. Curious if they'll be able to do this. Lineups that can do that. Side. Up.
Dakota, who's getting first blood right now?
Worthy tribute.
Oh, that's a good question. I think Crazy's gonna get blood.
All right.
You want me to pick the person?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Ryle.
Okay.
Gonna be Tilly.
I feel Pilot Eye, maybe. It's Pilot Eye, right? I think he's gonna die. He's not getting the first blood. Yeah, I meant getting first blood.
I think one in pie. That's like a pretty good odd favor right there.
I'm gonna say I actually just agree with you. I think either Bryle or Envy's gonna get the first kill. I don't know which one, but I feel it might be Bryle.
Yeah, right. Because hold out for like Jug's first Omni Slash. Maybe if he can get Snake King, catch Snake out of position, burst down the disruptor, and that could be our first. But I think that opportunity come together.
Like
Legion lanes move around. Heard Telekinesis here. They're making it on to 8. But you know, nothing too great.
2 in Soul Rip, so much value. They just can't do anything. They try their
Get the first blood, and I'm a bit richer. Dude, he didn't get Pie light up.
Yeah, he got Moonmander killed Pie, but holy smokes. I like how we were both watching top lane. I didn't even see the Quap TP.
I couldn't, dude. She scared me pretty much with that, how she showed up. That mid lane, I guess, gets the lane push, puts herself into the shadows, and then suddenly shows up. And
Envy rotates top, not for a kill, because he has no mana. He has a full hood. So I think they put him up here because they want to save their towers as long as they can. And Beastmaster, obviously the king of pushing towers. If there's a Legion Commander level 7 with 14 HP regen, you're actually just not pushing. So I like that Envy went up here. Now we need
bit of trouble. Good. Kinetic field. Gets the ink swell off, but the glimpse pullback is there, and Miz it off with the ink. Peter obviously help, can't wanted to. Still just like 4 and mid 5 and a quarter.
Yeah, these games are so, I'm not even saying slow, they're just, because I feel one team needs to start pushing, and I'm not sure which team it is, because it feels like Envy's okay farming, but I believe that Crazy, they can just 5-man whenever they want and do it, so both teams are actually okay just sitting in lanes farming up. Ace does need to be a little careful middle, because he is very exposed. He doesn't have, yeah, no boots either. Yeah.
Trouble. He has call down. Could double down if necessary with some distance.
And they're trying to push top tower. Even versus this Legion Commander with the hood, you've still got level 6 on Beast, and you've got the attack speed orb just on the creeps alone. Pushes it so much quicker.
They're rolling everybody by Bryle and Howie showing up. Way bottom though. Peter's by himself. And
no
he
duel.
recognizes that. He goes to the bottom lane, and like you said, no mana for the duel.
There's no way you dive this Envy.
No mana. Science can't explain sometimes, but he keeps going. He pulls off. Only trying to catch on the. Waiting though. Get a clarity.
Pieces here. Everyone's here pretty much, except for who is it? Light Blue, which is the disruptor middle, trying to get level 6. And Kezu, he's just farming up. He's actually like completely okay with everything going on right here. You see Skeeter.
What does he got? Is it a book?
Hod.
Oh, Hood. Or sorry, Hod.
Yeah. Hod.
That
helmet.
That's the flavor of the series.
And they're just gonna rotate in the middle. I like this. Crazy. They're not even going for kill. They realize, wait, we push towers quicker and we can defend it. Like bottom lane, it was Moon Meander just fade bolted it, and Skeeter spun on the creep wave and TP'd out. So they made it safe. And now that bottom tower, it's getting hit, but it's still at full HP. It's gonna take a while. Oh, Misery though with level 6. When's that first Ravage coming? I feel like I don't know when a good time will be since he's not gonna have Blink.
Okay, so here's the next. How many heroes will he hit with the first Ravage? 1, will it be 3?
I think 2 to 3, because he will just wander in. I'm gonna say 2 to 3. He'll hit an okay one, but we'll see.
Bounties, both.
Maybe, or he just dies.
Bottom from. Okay, it's not gonna use it here.
Now the courier. Oh, pie. And now they just go right into. I'm pretty sure they just get middle tier 2 off this. I think Owie and Moon should just help push. Sometimes you just gotta commit the bodies, but okay, they got the cliff. And this is a very precise game from Crazy, pushing towers. Meanwhile, on the other side, Envy's just farming, and I don't know, man. Boots Hood first, and he's just farming as their middle laner. He needs to make something happen and use it now. Now he should have actually dropped the other one. Oh,
the pies like you.
Well, that's actually even better, because if he put it into his own, it would have had a 6-second cooldown, but since Pi didn't have an item, it had 0.
Big brain Envy. My bad.
5 head, as you said.
Big brain time on me.
Okay, they got Kezu.
Good stuff.
That's one way. Glimpse into duel. Who needs the blink?
Bracer with a durable. He'll scale with the ducks away from his opponent, I suppose.
I'm looking at the net worth. Net worth, it's 2. They're currently leading on rating with 2 of their cores, but Skeeter is still a little bit behind. I just think Bryle and Kezu are a full 1,000 gold up. That's that full 3k lead pretty much. 2k equals 3k, obviously.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Bryle with the Sonic in his pocket. Burst something down, but content with being. He's got some recovery time. He's
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Cloud9 going. Call, get some use out of this round.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, I don't even know. Is he's probably not even going to go for it. I don't think you should go Hood, though. He has Hood queued up, even though they already have a... hood on, maybe a pipe on Legion, but now I guess they're just all going hoods, no pipes.
Okay, well, Pi, Owie, Zane, Ace, all hanging out down. It's a 4-on-1 for Owie.
Yeah, hey, you get the dual damage. That's worth it only because of the dual damage. You'll take it, though. Because Misery, he's sitting middle. You can't really just kill him, even with the roar, so... I like how C9's playing this. Even though they're 3k down, they are letting Skeeter free farm his way back in the game, but they kind of have to stick as 4 or 5 with their heroes. They might just slowly fall behind, and it's kind of their draft, not even how they're playing, because I think they're playing well.
Help nearby.
Dire's top tower.
Just blast.
Sniping golems.
Hit stack it. Envy's like, all right, thank you.
No, he's there. Kezu's pushing up bottom. Kind of stagnate the pick.
Yeah, this
surprising to me. Everybody's got like big ults to kind of confident at the moment.
It's too scary to use them. Like, if you use them and you lose the team fight, it feels like you just kind of fall behind in the game.
I think that says to the volatility fight, like the day once the supports get their level 6.
Yeah.
Static Storm now also. How south things can go if you don't get the team.
Grim didn't even skill his ult, by the way. Level 7, has 7 points, no ulti. I'm kind of surprised. I know it costs a lot of mana, but double Fade Bolt, even double Roar, it feels like it's just worth it in general for that. I'm surprised.
Double Fade Bolt, double Roar?
Yeah, for the Grimstroke ulti that he doesn't have.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
I'm
surprised he doesn't have it.
All in on the stroke. And 2 points for now in the East. Bunch of different takes.
This here especially, yeah. I don't know. I feel like you pick the 0, you do have a Roar, you do have the Fade Bolt, you should just skill it. I hope he gets it at 8 at least. I understand getting Stroke of Fate maxed because, I mean, look at the score's 3-3 at 14 minutes. Pretty much Owie just wants to push lanes, and Stroke of Fate, really, I don't blame him for it, but if he doesn't skill his ult, I will be a tad mauled. A tad, not...
Migrate their way through the bottom lane. Waiting behind him. They're not seeing anyone on the map. Cloud9. Still 15-minute bounties though. Gets roared up after telekinesis. On his flash. They're throwing in the creeps and the birds and everything they can. Oh, Lord Ryle! Oh! God!
It's a team wipe. It's a...
Ryle has had the 2 loudest sonic waves I've ever seen.
He really has.
This game.
Broke the sound barrier. That was pretty much all the Grimstroke and Brow. Like you said, the Grimstroke 4-man stunned and did max damage to 4 of them. And then obviously Brow's like, oh, thanks for the alley-oop, and just blasts them down. And oh no, this is feeling a lot like game 1 and 2, where they just won that first team fight. Now it all comes down to the second team fight. They're gonna try to take it bottom. They have to win this team fight, or it doesn't look good.
Yeah, Envy running in as fast as he can. He's got the duel, and somehow he catches up to the judge. But where's the team gonna be at? He's going in. Where's the whole whistle? He doesn't want to commit the call down, doesn't want to commit anything else. Skeeter is just walk away. Moon's going to ride away on his stick. Envy's like, nah, faster than you. Chase.
Hey, we still want more. He clipped him!
Oh my God, no!
He has no TP for 50. He's actually stuck up there.
They're kicking, aren't they?
Yeah, he is actually stuck up there for 50 cent. No, Envy, not like your brother, Arteezy. Do they want to kill him? I think you actually just farm and then kill him at 30 seconds. Nah, they're just going to kill him now. No? They're leaving him. They have the hawk vision to always give it away. And now here comes Brow. He's like, I guess if I have to get a kill. But they want to fight.
So awkward. They're coming to defend Envy.
And then look at they're losing bottom and middle because of it. That's the problem. And it's not even like they can take a fight, because what happens if you ravage? Legion Commander's not in the fight. He's still stuck up top. TP countdown 4 seconds. that hurts a lot, actually. Where's he TPing to? He's going to that. What? All right.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
They had the outpost.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was just going with his team.
Okay.
He wanted to clear the creep wave.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I wanted to also watch a playback of that team fight on the stream delay.
Yeah.
It was just as crazy. Wonderful stun from Alex that it brought. But then here we see a situation where Cloud9 thirsty try to find a fight, way to prove that they built up at least something, because the growth that Crazy are going to pull as they take these little skirmishes, these little pickoffs. Pi trying to survive the old soul rip.
Tombstone, all the misses.
Still have like Ravage and Static Storm, but they can't find any opportunities to use it. Here again, Misery in a bit of trouble, has to back off, and now they go on to the ace. Static Storm was there, but Queen was not in that, and she was on the high ground. She sends out the Sonic Wave, gets the finish, follows up, finishes out Snake King. Another triple kill for Bryle.
Yeah, this just feels like this has been all 3 games where the team who wins that first fight, they played a little cool, and then they win the second fight, and now it's a 10K lead. Like, it just, all it takes is those first 2 team fights, and it feels like you're so far ahead. And guess what? We still have not seen a Ravage. Will we, Dakota? I think we're going to see 1. Will we see 2? I think we'll see 1. Do you give a 2?
I don't know. I will say yes. We'll see 2 Ravages. Surely Cloud9 will not go down. We'll get 2 Ravages off. It's a steep hill to climb. The top net worth didn't, you know, Bryle, no surprise. But Ace is right there, okay?
He is.
He's gunning for the Aghanim Scepter. He's got the Imp Claw.
He's got the Helm of the Dominator. That's his item. At this point, I'm not questioning it.
Make it
Rain Bands!
Got the 2 Rain Bands. And that might be all they need as he chunks down this neutral camp. It's Big Bad Bryle jumping in. He's got the BKB and knows when to step out from trouble. Will we see the Ravage? Can they get it off? He gets thrown right back into trouble. He's silenced up. He's Omni Slash. He's hit with the stroke. The Omni continues.
Hey!
And it's on to 4. Actually 5.
It was a 5-man Ravage, yeah.
But it's on the back end of a fight that already Cloud9 being bloody and beaten.
Yeah, and I think I'm not hating. I love Crazy played this so well, but in this patch, like, I really feel if you lose 2 fights early, you kind of just. I mean, it's 12K now, and wasn't this game? It was 3-3 again at 13 minutes in, and now they haven't gotten a kill. It's 16-3. Oh Lord. Yeah, I don't know. That's rough.
Dire's bottom tower.
And you just look at the team items. There is 0 team items besides the Helm of the Dominator on Gyro. You have a Hood on Legion, nothing on the Tidehunter. On the other side, you have a Helm, Medallion, and Vlad's on 1 hero on the Beastmaster. Like, already more auras.
Under attack.
Very, looking very grim for Cloud9 and Cloud9 fans. They'll have to try to pull out the high ground defense that they have. Yeah, they have a magical bit of high ground defense.
Yeah, they got a Chris Angel. They need all the smokes and whistles and what mirrors. I don't know what they use. They need a lot of shit though. they need something. They're gonna look for Bryle. He BKBs. And oh no, don't do it to the king. Oh wait, he's dead.
That's a lot of bounty. That's a lot of bounty. Oh, he eats the fall down though.
Don't let him
away. Heater comes in, says you will not do this.
Has the healing ward on him as well from Jug.
He lives. Bryle comes back. Dang. Could have been a decent bouncy swoop there. No, it was nerfed down a bit, but now it's
a 9. He's
9.
He's beyond godlike. And now they're stuck in their base. Ace, he needs that Axe. He needs that little bit of extra damage. But even that, he needs 600 gold. He's trying to farm at bottom with Black. They should see that on Radiant. They might push. They might wait for the BKB. Obviously, Quab, they realized how squishy she actually is if she gets gone on herself.
No surprise, though, Crazy are stranglehold position, covering multiple lanes, pressure, at least trying to 2 lanes forward. The moment they have all 3 lanes pushed right outside the door, they have lots of vision. Misery in the top lane, got to the side. They know he's not in. what they do with. Struggleville, Cloud9.
It is. They're just going to get siege on the Solar Crest finished on Beastmaster, so his aura plus that, he gets an increased, like, I don't know, he's attacking quick. No numbers here.
We don't need them.
We just need to see that tower die.
Yep. Okay.
Slowly but steadily.
You know, they can't do much about this. They probably accepted that Actrax. Misery able to finish out his blink.
I actually like the Eye of Scotty on Jug. It's one of the few heroes who went for it, and versus the Legion, it owns the press the attack, surprisingly.
It does, and if this Gyro to somehow make it to late game and go for his Satanic, it'd be great against that too.
Yeah, let's see if they got one team fight left in him. There's the full Eye of Scotty. He's level 16. He steals the Tome as well from his supports, hoping they didn't notice, but I did.
High. Bailed out. Oh no, not bailed out. He's gonna Blade Fury to get a few more hits in. Can't glimpse me that easily.
And this is like the worst feeling if you're Cloud9, because you're like, well, we can't even farm our way back into this game because we're not allowed to leave our base. This is the farthest they left the base, and now they're already back in. Oh, here we go. Okay, here we go. Let's go.
All right, there's a brief window where the lanes are not going to be at the base. Formation will be there where Crazy can see that C9 are not home. They have to move fast. They get all the way around and try to catch behind here.
Fit for a queen.
So even from the Crazy side,
Dire are scanning.
don't see. Oh, he dropped a warrior now.
Oh, no,
They're going to see him now. But do they know they're already in the river? Oh, they killed the courier. They have to know now. They have to know now. Glimpse pull back. Catch Grim. They look at Backstorm. They've done it a lot to kill Alex. Now he's going to buy back, and Ryle's fighting from the high ground here. He's taking down damage on the ace. Uncontested. BKB's will wait for the blink. They jump right back into the Sonic Wave again. Blast onto the two of them, and Misery is going to get cleaned out. And then Envy, and then Pie. That might be it.
Yeah, there it's called. That was kind of, we had three kind of similar games. I mean, this game more so got carried. Bryle played like an absolute monster. I mean, he scared us with the first Sonic Wave, then the second one got him the triple as well. Bryle just played this whole series well. He even won his lane the second game. He did kind of throw it away when he dove